Now, what are negative points in the whole India-Bangladesh relation? In the first 6 months, there were 25 Bangladeshis that were killed. So the border dispute is a little bit of problematic, and there you need to sort out because 25 Bangladeshis were killed. Mainly people maybe from Bangladesh who are trying to come to India were killed by the Indian armed forces. Also, there is a Teesta water dispute between India and Bangladesh. Hi, so today we're looking at the Hindu editorial. Topic friend and neighbor, mainly about India Bangladesh ties. So there basically was a virtual summit between India and Bangladesh, and this talks about it. So what are the major points? So first of all, there was a virtual summit between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Bangladesh head Sheikh Hasina. So they discussed basically about the violent border incidents that happened between India and Bangladesh, also COVID-19 fight between any cooperation between the two countries that can happen. So these are the main point discussed in the whole meeting. Now, why is it important? Now, Miss Hasina, spelling, just mind it, invited Modi for the 50th anniversary of independence. So that means Modi has been invited. So they want to create a stronger ties between India and Bangladesh. And India had played a key role in Bangladesh's freedom. Remember that in 1971, India was the one of the main players which helped Bangladesh to get freedom from Pakistan. Okay, that's the time when Indira Gandhi took the courage and tried to help Bangladesh for freedom. Now, what are negative points in the whole India-Bangladesh relation? In the first 6 months, there were 25 Bangladeshis that were killed. So the border dispute is a little bit of problematic, and there you need to sort out because 25 Bangladeshis were killed. Mainly people maybe from Bangladesh who are trying to come to India were killed by the Indian armed forces. Also, there is a Teesta water dispute between India and Bangladesh, which has been there from a long time. So that has to be sorted out and it's still unresolved. So that has to go off. Also, the Citizen Amendment Act, which was passed by India, was termed as unnecessary by the Miss Hasina and has created negative impression about India and Bangladesh. So the whole pro-Hindutva tilt in India has created negative ideas between the Islamic countries, specifically Bangladesh being predominantly Islamic country. So it has obviously created negative impression about India out there. And China is making inroads. Remember, to China is trying to counter India all around. It's creating good relationship between all the countries around India, right from Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, etc. So it's making inroad into Bangladesh as well, which has traditionally been India's partner by putting a lot of infrastructure investments and expanding economic cooperation. So China is trying to ally with Bangladesh, which is there. So talking more about Bangladesh, what is happening is under the Awami League government, which is the current government which is there, Bangladesh has done really well in terms of growth. The expanded economy, improved social welfare. So compared to what it was, where it was supposed to be a very poor country without anything, without any facilities, it has grown a lot, both in terms of economy and social welfare. Okay. Also, there is no opposition to the current government. The opposition which was there, the Bangladesh Nationalist Party, has weakened completely because of crimes and corruption. It has completely weakened. But yes, another Islamist group that is coming in, Ifazat-e-Islam, they are trying to create mass protest and maybe counter Awami League government. So that is what is happening of late. Islamist group that is gaining prominence, which is there. And Ms. Hasina mentioned that she doesn't want to divide the country on religious lines. Okay, so basically she's more of a sort of secular, though Bangladesh is predominantly, inhabited by Muslims, but still Ms. Hasina, who is the head of the country, is more secular in nature in terms of looks at all religion and tries to grow over. So they don't want to go divide into religious lines. So what should India do? First of all, India should help her fight against those radical elements. So there are a lot of radical elements coming because it's important that our neighbors are safe. We already have a fight with Pakistan. We already have a fight with China. So we would want support from other countries. If again there is an Islamist government in the Bangladesh, that could be anti-India, which may not be really very good. So we need to support her to help her fight and maybe develop over a period of time. Also, considering the whole South Asia, environment, with China trying to create major inroads across the country, India should try to reach out to Dhaka, okay, that is Bangladesh, and try to create better relationship for a long-term relationship to improve. And yes, the fact that India has been called for a 50th celebration, which means even Bangladesh wants a better relationship, and that's why India can take an opportunity to improve relationship with our neighbors. That could really help the country. And considering that Bangladesh is a big trade partner of India, I think that is also important. The link for the article, you can go to this. Thank you.